got a little bit of burble to it for sure. What's going on, guys? We are back. Gonna show you a new car on the channel today. M5's obviously still here, but we are going to check out my buddy Jamie's custom Mini Cooper. This thing's actually kind of crazy. It's gonna surprise you. Let's go check it out. That thing rips. We gotta go take a look at this. Do you have any idea how fast you were going?
Definitely not fast enough. Behind me is my 2006 Mini Cooper S R53.
Mini Cooper S with the custom exhaust sound check. Here we go. Now I want one of these too. There's not enough room for all these cars.
It's actually a rally edition, so it's kind of like a special edition for this generation. I think you got these upgraded wheels as well as possibly the red brake calipers.
Oh, those are sick.
From the side profile, it gives it like a nice little accent.
Yeah.
But so I bought this car about 4 months ago. I got it for a good deal, and I was kind of at the time looking for something that was not super expensive, but also fun.
Do you want to give us a price range between something and something?
I'll say less than $5,000.
Boom.
It's got so when I bought it, it had 152,000 kilometers on it, and right now it's got about 154,000. Like, I barely drive it, just because I have a couple other cars. But the thing with this car that makes it so special is actually a few things. After I won't say it, but the big C, right, when everybody panicked and all that shit happened, cars got really expensive. And a lot of cars that were once attainable, like the E46 M3s, and all those cars, now they're like stupid money. They're way too expensive, and personally I don't feel they're actually worth what they're going for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this car is like very underrated in my opinion. They are hard to find because of how old they are. You're not going to see them in very good condition anymore. I don't think I would buy the car in automatic, to be honest. I think like you need this car in with a third pedal.
Gotta have the third pedal. My car's an SMG. It's the same thing.
More or less.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
More or less the same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Depends who you ask. But 6-speed manual. It's actually supercharged from factory.
Damn.
Which is like, how many cars come supercharged from the factory, right?
And how many cars can you get for less than 5K that come supercharged from the factory?
Exactly. So now, obviously, there's not a ton of horsepower in it, but because it is so light.
What do you think it weighs around?
I think it's around like 2,000 pounds.
Oh God. It's less than like half of my M5, I think.
Yeah, so it's obviously not, it's not heavy. And because it's supercharged and not turbocharged, you don't have that turbo lag. So it's actually really like happy at lower end speeds.
What's the horsepower on it? Do you know?
That I'd have to look up.
Can you close those tabs for a sec?
It says 168 to 208 horsepower. I don't know what that means. It actually says 214. I don't know if I believe that. It's a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder supercharged engine. So the first things that you're going to see that I did, I've got the front splitter here, or the front spoiler. This was actually from ECS Tuning. I really wanted to find one that mimicked the look of the JCW, which they didn't actually have a JCW in this generation. It was only the year after that they had one.
Do you want to explain what a JCW is?
So, compare it to BMW, the JCW would be like the M division, right? The Cooper S is kind of like a 335 with M Sport, essentially. You're like a 335 IS, right? So it kind of looks the part, but it doesn't have all the performance. So anyways, this front splitter mimicked that look the most, and also if you come look at it from the side, it helps to kind of like elongate the car, in my opinion, because before this is on, it ends like right here.
Yeah.
So I think this looks a lot more aggressive. And then also from Kill All Chrome, which is like a very popular website, you can actually use Blue Mini as a discount code and save yourself, I think it's 10%, so we'll link that down below. But I've got the full blackout kit. So what that gives you, the black grille, gloss black grille, as well as down here, okay? You've got the gloss black headlight trim.
Gas cap?
Same with the gas cap, yeah. Now what you get as well in that same blackout kit is the 3M, or the tape that goes around the belt line.
Was this trim chrome as well?
Yeah, so yeah, obviously this was chrome. The chrome did look good as well, and I was debating whether or not to actually do it.
I think with the black lip, the rest of the car black like that fits it way better.
I think from like a fun perspective though, if you want to kind of categorize it like that, I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
There we go.
Even though it's not super fast, it's just a lot of fun and it's engaging.
So,
and it's a good one, right?
To sum that up basically, less than 5K gets you 205 horsepower, 205 to 210.
Call it like 180, 190.
A very respectable aftermarket for the car, it sounds like.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can buy for it. Like the market out there is still big, so.
I personally love the look of the car for sure. I think the best accent, the best thing you've done is that front lip.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. You get performance. The gas mileage is probably insane.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's got a pretty, actually, I don't think the tank is that small.
It's like 50% of the car.
It honestly cost me like, I think I put $80 in it the other day.
Wow.
So yeah, it's
okay.
So I wouldn't say that's one of the.
That's the German. That's like the BMW in it, I think.
But name another car for the money that looks the part, that's thick, that's small, right, and fun and like.
Oh, and what year is it? 2006, right?
2006, yeah. It's, I believe how it was originally is you just get the tachometer here, like one cluster, right, and then the speedometer is actually over here. But with the way that this one was spec'd, you have the speedometer and the tachometer here, and then you've got like, I think it's the oil pressure, the fuel gauge. It's got Harman Kardon sound. All of this is for less than 5,000 Canadian dollars. If you're in the US, it's like 3,500 bucks. Yeah, and I think like if you want to get a car like this, you can still find them for under 10, because I got a bit of a deal on mine. That's why it was a little bit cheaper. But I honestly would recommend for anybody looking for like cheap fun and something that's easy to tune and play with, this is a very good bang for your buck.
The Mini Cooper S 2006, 8 out of 10 in terms of daily tuners that you can buy for less than 5K. And the biggest question is this the most underrated car out there in terms of tuning potential right now? I think it's up there for sure. Halfway. Okay, we're gonna do a ride along in the Mini. I wanna see what this is like.
And you'll hear the supercharged whine a little bit.
All right. It whips, man. It's like a little go-kart, literally. Oh, that's sick.
You get what you pay for, so it's obviously like a little bit rough and a little bit noisy on the inside.
It's nice though, because you get to actually like feel the road too. Let's absolutely, let's put this car in the wreck yard right now.
Turn off traction control.
It flies. Oh my god!
That's probably like the hardest I've driven in this car. I'm a little hesitant to do that.
Yeah. I'm glad you did it. Oh my god, man.
That's 105.
In what, 4 seconds?
That's actually, that was only 60. That was 60, that was 60? 105. But that's like,
yeah. You know. I get the hype. I get the hype. What is this up here? What is this piece of trash? Euro trash over here. Is that yours?
I was thinking about stealing it. The windows are open and it's unlocked.
Every video, man, there's always one. We gotta get one. Boys, he's coming with us. He's behind me right now. Look at this thing, man. This thing is nuts. Oh God. God, his fitment's better than mine. We can't tell him I saw that. Look at that. Where'd you learn that, Jamie? I wonder. Huh? Couldn't be me.
So the dark, yeah, I saw once before. The dark color really, like, I think makes it a big difference.
A little more aggressive.
Yeah, the blue is, or the silver is nice, but I do think this looks good.
It's
Thank
like
you.
crazy to think it's like wrapped. Like it looks like it's just like.
They did a great job on it.
Like
So we
I got
are we
fit-
putting the space? No, there are spaces.
So
on there,
there's
right?
20s on the front,
Yeah.
and I still got way too much room. Do you think I could get away with like 35 or 35?
Well, you could.
Yeah.
But the only oh, this came out again, eh?
Yeah, it's just because I bump it, it's lowered.
The only thing I
Didn't even notice, to be honest, till you said it.
Oh, sorry. Just rewind it. That wasn't
just
there,
cut that part out.
Space it too far out.
Yeah.
I think first of all, going too far out isn't actually like a good thing to do because the way that the car is set up.
I just got an
it
alignment
actually-
too, so
yeah.
it's
then,
basically undoing that.
right. And then the other thing too is like when you turn your wheel, if the wheel's out even more,
It's just gonna
it might
here.
rub actually on the inside, on the fender liner.
Okay, true. Would you move it out past this or no?
Well, so if you want my honest opinion,
Your
what
expert
I think you
opinion?
should- yeah, my mechanic, my many
Yeah.
years of being a mechanic experience, I'd say to get coilovers for it,
And then we can just go
and then
full.
we can just adjust it however you want. Because like when I had my car, the Mini, right? It was,
Yeah.
I couldn't even like drive it home.
You put the coils on yourself, right?
No, I got the guys to do it.
Right now there's no spacers on the back.
Yeah, like the back's not too bad
It's
looking.
the front really
But the
that's...
thing is, like,
Yeah, the fitment on yours is
so
actually
the
super
back-
nice.
The back's a bit lower than the front. If you see.
Yeah, I guess,
But
yeah,
if
yeah.
you look at like the distance on the front, there, like you couldn't even put your camera under it, right?
Yeah.
You see that?
So you got some good space. Are you sticking? You got a little meaty tires going? You sticking out? No, you've
Yeah.
got like perfect. Wow.
I actually got slightly bigger,
So much better than mine.
slightly- So I'm like a little Basmati.
Break it down like you would review a car.
Okay,
Like you're
so-
showing off some mods.
Little Basmati rice underneath, and then we have some cooked barbecue chicken breast. Hopefully it's cooked. And we got some raw chicken breast.
There we go. Nice.
Barbecue chicken breast. There's a fried egg.
Very good.
Some sauerkraut, lettuce, banana peppers, pickles, and then a little Greek yogurt on top, like plain Greek yogurt, kind of like as instead of like a sour cream. Because I'm real hungry. I'm a little hangry.
Guys, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I'm actually just editing it right now. This was a really fun one to shoot. Big shout out to Jamie for letting us check out the Mini today. Again, I linked his Instagram earlier in the video. Please go follow him as well if you want to keep up with him, his fitness, his cars, all that good stuff. More videos like this coming next week. We got some new stuff coming to the M5 as well. I got to fix that fitment as you guys saw. Maybe some new mods, you know, always something to do with that car. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like when I review other cars and not just do stuff on my own car like the M5 all the time. I'm happy to do stuff like that. Got a lot of friends with some really interesting cars that I think you guys would like. So happy to show you if that's what you want to see more of as well. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, a sub, comment what you thought of the Mini, comment what you want to see more of. Happy to make the content you guys want to see. With that, my name's Chris. See you in the next one. Love ya. Bye.